been a minute, but I'm back, ladies.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Hello to all my girlies. Hello to the Adrian Army, the librarians that came to read alongside me. Bitch, I hope that you guys are ready to open up your books. Get your library card. The doors are open and we're going to begin reading, okay? I have rested all weekend because I mean, there was too much shit going on. I said, girl, I need to relax my mind. I told you guys on Friday, I said, girl, I'm doing some fun shit. I'm not talking about the news all weekend, but today we're talking about it. So I hope that you fasten your seatbelts. First on the list is Queen Beyonce. Beyonce! She has reportedly ended her joint venture with Mr. Philip Green, Sir Philip Green, after all type of allegations and shit came out of racial abuse and sexual assault. So what she ended up doing was, like any boss, businesswoman, bad bitch would do, just bought his share out. Says that's it. Ivy Park is now completely owned 100% by Beyonce. Now she bought out the 50% stake that he had in Ivy Park. So Parkwood Entertainment now owns the whole brand. So I hope that Beyonce continues to be, as I said, the badass businesswoman that she was born to be. Thank you for continuing to drag like you need to drag. Now, since we're talking about dragging, I want you guys to understand that Beyonce is going to take my wig and drag it all across the motherfucking stage because, according to sources, she has hired about 300 crew members for her Global Citizens performance. If you aren't aware, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of other people, Usher, Pharrell, all these people will be in Johannesburg, South Africa on the 2nd of December. And this is a Global Citizens Festival in honor of Nelson Mandela. So I'm very excited. I don't know if I should be though, because in my experience with Beyonce, my favorite artist ever, Beyonce's petty. That's who she is. I don't even know if she knows how not to be petty. You see what I'm saying? That's something that's deep within her soul, within her spirit. So I don't know if she's gonna take that On the Run Tour 2 set and just call it a day and just present it on the world stage, on the stage in fucking South Africa and tell you girls, hey sis, this is what, y'all better dance to that old shit. I know you, Beyonce, I know what you're gonna do. But I'm still going to be tuned in, glued. I don't know if there's a live stream. I don't know what the tea is about that, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna find a way to be tuned in to watch you Tootsie Roll. I want to see you get into your gig on that stage. Before I move on, this is a very slight intermission. Cindy HydeSmith, I just want to let you know, I want to make sure that you continue to understand that this is what racism does to your skin, okay? And that's why, as I said on Twitter, you're constructed like somebody's pleather couch is giving me all types of rotting cowboy boot in the skin. That's what you're giving me, okay? This was just a pointless quick intermission just to let you know that if you continue to be bigoted and racist, this is how your skin is going to be constructed. I'm not sure if you want to be walking around here looking like a wrinkled ass sleeping bag that Satan uses, okay? Also, Katie Hopkins, I just wanted to discuss you before we move on. You posted this on Twitter. You posted this side by side. You were just like, girl, you can't buy class. You were trying to compare Meghan Markle to whiteness. Essentially what you were doing, and somebody came underneath your comments and was just like, bitch, you can't buy anything. While you're over here talking about you can't buy class, you can't buy anything, sis. And that's just the real tea on that. So yeah, this intermission is just brought to you by Bitch Stop Being Racist. How about that? We're moving along to Mariah Carey. She posted a picture of herself with Colin Kaepernick, and her fans, oh my goodness, they were so mad. You see them in the comments? They're so mad in the comments. I was just like, girl, did y'all forget that Mariah Carey got some black in her ass? Like, what did y'all expect? They're so angry. Now, I think it is damn near criminal. It should be criminal how people have flipped the script of what Colin Kaepernick knelt down to do, why he knelt down and what he was trying to say. And that just tells you that a lot of people don't even want us to have control over our own movements, over the narrative of our own movement. They're getting down there, they're so incompetent and comfortable with their ignorance that they ignore what he's been saying. Girl, I don't want police brutality and my people dying. And they go automatically to something that lets them validate themselves with their hatred. They don't want to actually think about the deep issues that he's discussing because they benefit from that shit. They're like, girl, I don't want to deal with that shit, girl. You're disrespecting veterans in the flag. Okay, I can get mad about that shit. It's like, girl, y'all need to relax. Mariah obviously doesn't give a fuck, but I brought that up just to say that I think that's the most heinous thing ever, that he really knelt down to empower his people, and people are tearing his ass down and literally revamping his whole narrative. I hate it. So Jussie Smollett, now y'all already know I call him Jussie Bob. What did I used to call him when I used to watch Empire? I said Jussie Baba Black Sheep built ass Smollett because of his yodeling. I love it. Jussie Smollett is cute, bitch. I be playing around, girl. You better sing your heart out, honey. But Jussie Smollett, he went on to Sirius XM with Clay Kane, I think. And yes, Clay Kane's fine ass. Oh my gosh. The same one who dragged the shit out of Omarosa on that on his radio show. So he went on there and was talking about a lot of things. But one of the things he said was that in the production of Empire, there was this whole talk of Jamal having a white boyfriend, and he said, fuck no. He said, because we have an opportunity to show, you know, two black men in a healthy relationship. He said apparently Jamal is getting to his healthy stage or his healthy relationship in the show. I haven't watched the show for so long, especially because Lee Daniels asked. But he said, yeah, they were talking about giving him a white boyfriend. I said, no, sis, like I want to show black love, because a lot of times it has to fit a certain mold to be presented on TV or mainstream. So he wanted something different. He wanted something that, you know, we can relate to. Goddamn. I'm glad he said that. I'm glad he brought it up. It's important to speak about, especially when you have people like Lee Daniels in charge of this shit, just tap dancing away and acting like these issues aren't as deep or as serious as we are making them, but they are. So I'm glad he's standing up in the face of all of that. I just think about people like Lee Daniels. I think about, you know, a lot of these black people who are in positions of power but continue to kiss white supremacy's ass. Like, I just think about how powerful they could be, the forces that we could change. We could shake the table. We could change the industry easier and more efficiently if people weren't trying to uphold the status quo. So I often think about that shit. I'm glad Mr. Smollett said something and was just like, girl, no man. I said this on Twitter. I was like, if some of us cared about the LGBT community the way that we care about abusers, you know, if we protected the LGBT community the way that we protect abusers, maybe then the rates of suicide and homelessness in the LGBT community, especially the black LGBT community, would be lower. But no, here we have Extentacion. His life is coming to the small screen is what I'm reading. They're looking for actors to play him on a TV pilot. It really is insane to me, because people will disrespect gay people even after they have passed away. They do it into their faces. They do it while they live. They do it to their own kids. They disown them. But somebody can really be beating on people, disrespecting people, damn near killing people, being abusive, and they will be exalted even after death. Meanwhile, just because my ass likes a thick ass peen, I'm demonized. Just like a lot of people who share my same sexual orientation. So it's just, I just find that perplexing. I mean, there's nothing more that I can say about that except that it's to be expected, especially with American society. But whatever. And speaking of American society, Trump is on Twitter. Trump was on Twitter recently acting a whole damn fool. I'll put up some of the tweets that he said. The White House is running very smoothly, and the results for our nation are obviously very good. We are the envy of the world, but anytime I think of making changes, the fake news media goes crazy. So he's essentially saying, girl, things are running smoothly, but they still want to take me down. He said the inner workings of the Mueller investigation are a total mess. I'm just like, sis, how would you know the inner workings of the Mueller investigation? You know what I mean? You're literally, every time you tweet, you're spilling your guts. You're letting us know that you're obstructing, that you're trying to obstruct. How would you know the inner workings of the investigation, girl? They have found no collusion. If they didn't find collusion, if they had found no collusion, they would have said that shit and you wouldn't be worried about this shit all hours of the night tweeting rants and shit. So I wonder if this is as a result of, you know, because I remember that Donald Trump Jr. was saying that he expects to be indicted very soon. So I wonder if that is a direct result of him knowing that shit is coming, because he was having a full-blown meltdown. I know that it's not out of the ordinary, but the shit that he's saying just lets me know the walls continue to close in. And since we're already on the topic of government, I wanted to speak about lastly about Ocasio-Cortez, and she was getting dragged. Apparently the journalist was trying to drag her ass. I don't know if he was very successful, but he put up this photo of her walking into Miss Congress, girl, and he said, Hill staffer sent me this pic of Ocasio-Cortez they took just now. I'll tell you something, that jacket and coat don't look like a girl who struggles. And Twitter dragged the shit out of his ass. They put up all types of memes and using that same caption, and I thought it was hilarious. But it just goes to show you that, and Ocasio-Cortez did make this point as well on Twitter. She was just like, if I came there in a burlap sack, y'all hoes would drag. You know what I mean? How dare she come there not looking professional? And now if I come here spending coin to look cute, y'all drag me either way. So you're screwed either way you do it. So I just hope that she continues to let this shit roll off her back. Even, you know, the newer people who just got in their house and shit, y'all gonna face all types of opposition, especially the Democrat woman. Y'all are going to face opposition like this. They're going to devalue you. They talking about Ocasio-Cortez like she's an intern. I know that y'all have been having to deal with this shit, but I hope that you continue to rely on the strength that you have, even though it's so fucked up that you have to do it. But I hope that you let these ugly ass comments roll off your back and just keep moving forward and just join together, because these girls are really trying. And on that note, I hope that you know that as long as I don't have to see the talking toupee, I will have a good goddamn evening.